Brain Damaged Baby Case Study. They were a young couple, about to experience the most wonderful thing in the world. They lived in Queens, New York. They were first-time parents, and they had never been through this process before, and they trusted their obstetrician. She went into labor, and she was in labor for hours. They gave her an epidural injection. Now the nurses rushed in, the young doctors rushed in. There was clearly a problem on the monitor. The baby was born blue. The baby was not breathing. The baby needed to be resuscitated immediately. The baby was rushed to the neonatal intensive care unit. The baby had a CAT scan. The baby had an MRI scan. And the next day the parents learned devastating news. We're sorry to tell you, but your child will never be like the other children. Your baby has significant brain damage. Your baby has cerebral palsy. Now 2 days later, Dad returns home and goes online. He searches for, what is cerebral palsy? Well, Dad finds my video. Dad finds my video compelling. Dad watches a few more of my videos about birth injuries and cerebral palsy. That prompts Dad to pick up the phone and call me. Mr. Oginski, I just saw your video about cerebral palsy. My son was just diagnosed with the same problem. Can I ask you some questions? It turns out, Mom and Dad had a valid case. The doctors violated the basic standards of obstetrical care. As a result of the violations of obstetrical care, their child suffered permanent and irreversible brain damage. This case ultimately settled. It settled through trial counsel shortly before trial. It settled for $5.1 million. I want you to call me right now while your questions are still fresh, while you're still listening to this. I'd love to talk to you.